What's up, Nan Fran? Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me down in the comments. Just put an X down in the comments if you guys can hear me okay. Now I'm telling you, Isby, can you hear me okay? Yeah? Alright, cool. Now there might be a train coming. I noticed there's like a train that rolls through here every once in a while. That's the Dallas Stadium right here. That's where we was at last night. Let's see. So I want to talk about one thing I got in the group here is I got somebody that said they want to know, what does the day in the life or week look like of a full-time content creator. So I wanted to go over that. Now I don't have my whiteboard with me, so you guys are gonna have to hang with me. You guys cool? Is it even if I talk this loud, you guys can hear me still pretty good? So I'm just to give you an idea of what I got going on right now. I'll show you kind of where I'm set. Do you guys want to see my setup? I was thinking the same thing. What's up? What do you get? Oh, you talking about like having the same question? Okay, cool. So I'm not going to have my whiteboard with me, but this is where you guys got to interact with me really, really well, okay? That way we can turn this into something great. But do you guys want me to show you my setup up here? So I got to drive back to Kansas today. We just drove up here. But you guys want to see the setup? All right, so this is what I'm doing right now is what I absolutely love about what I do, because this is why I wanted this business the whole time. And all of you guys that have been joining, we've had a lot of people join in Build Lab here lately. I think we've had like 6 or 7 people join just yesterday. But the lifetime is about up. Hey dude, found you yesterday, then I lost you, glad you're on. Yeah, what's up, Jason? So I'm just sometimes you're in these spots, but this is why I love this type of business, because I can do this shit from anywhere. Like I can work from anywhere. Do you guys want me to move for just a minute?
Oh, no, you're good, man. Brother. We want to take a rest, please, man.
Okay, cool. Just let me know. I'm doing a live stream right now, yeah. They're just taking a picture. And then we'll be back on. Of course, people pull up right when I'm doing it, So you see, I've got just like my laptop and shit just sitting back there. You see my laptop back there? They just pulled up. But this is the view here. So that's where we were last night. No, I'll show you my whole setup, what I'm driving and everything. But yeah, there's a train that just rolls through here. This is where we're staying here. This is like the Airbnb we stayed at. It's got like a pretty cool little spot. Thanks for liking. But yeah, that's cool, huh? It was a good game last night. They're getting ready to leave though. And then I'll show you. Yeah, I'm in Dallas right now. I'm just waiting for these guys to get done. They're just shooting a picture. I'm driving the Porsche right there, the white one. See the city way deep over there. So yeah. No, the Dallas one, man. So yeah. So I'm just, if you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but I've got my laptop set up like right there. But as soon as they leave, I'll jump back in. It's kind of crazy. They just pulled up, took a picture. So yeah, just hang with me. Hang with me here a minute. We'll get back into this. I want to go over like how I create content and like, just what I do. This is really why I love doing this, because I can be anywhere at any time. And as long as I've got an internet connection, I can do business. And, I go real deep into this inside of like Build Lab and the pocket coaching. You guys, the pocket coaching is $27 a month. Like I couldn't make it any cheaper. Like it's 88 cents a day. And every day I send you a video, okay? You all in and around Dallas are so respectful and welcoming. Well, Dallas has been great. It's just really easy for us to get here. You can get up in the morning and be here by 3. You can hang out. What up, Mike G? you are not in Dallas, or you are in Arlington. Yeah, there you go. Pretty much, because I live 5 miles up from you. Yeah, this is Arlington, I guess. I just think of it all as Dallas. Yeah, pocket coaching. You guys should all really, if you want to sell your advice. Speaking of Arlington, check this out. I guess I should have known it was Arlington, huh? Look at that building right over here. You know. I want to know how you come up with videos each day. Yeah, that's what I want to talk to you about. So, we'll go over that here in just a minute. We'll let them get out of our space here. Oh, there we go. But no, you guys should all have, how many people that's on here right now want to sell their advice online? Like, you want to create digital products, you want to sell courses, coaching, memberships, things like that. Put an X down in the comments if you want to do that. We'll get going here in a minute. I'm just trying to be respectful. They're over there trying to take a group picture. They were probably at the game last night. Okay. Oh, Kevin Raymond, what's up, brother? You just joined. Blue Castle, Jason, what's up? Okay. So, all right, cool. Good. So I'm going to show you how I come up with content. I'll show you what mic I'm using. Even though I'm talking really low right now, can you guys hear me pretty good? Like, is it still pretty clean? I'm just kind of wondering. Very good. Cool. Yes. Yeah, see, and this microphone was very inexpensive. It was, it's like $38. It stays charged forever, too. You should go cold sell them, build. That would be funny, wouldn't it? We'll do some crazy stuff like that. But, no, you guys, if you really want to sell advice online, the reason I asked you that is because you should all have a pocket coaching. I'll tell you why here in just a minute. But the pocket coaching it's good in so many ways. And before we get off this live, I'm going to teach you something that'll help you create content extremely fast. And it'll also help you create great content, and it saves you so much time. And it really goes off the make once principle. Okay, the reason I called this make once was actually, Michelle's the one that actually, she's like, you should call it makeonce.com. And she goes, because you're always saying make once. Because my thing was always, I want to be able to live anywhere, be doing whatever I want to do, and still be able to provide value to people, be able to help people get from point A to point B. And I always loved business, so I knew I was going to learn it, do it, and then I thought, the whole principle of teach a man to fish. I thought, man, why wouldn't it be just awesome to teach people how to do internet business, teach them how to be anywhere and do everything? Because I thought, if I'm going to have to figure that out, then, they're going to want to figure it out. And so as I'm doing it, I can teach them how to do it, and I can help them save the time. Because I've been doing this stuff for 15 years. I was doing this when the internet was like really hard to use. Now it's like a piece of cake. And the tools are so cheap now, and we have like really good internet connections. And, back in the day, it was harder back in the day. But, the thing that I really want to help you understand is that you can do this. I'm no special person. Look at me. I'm just a guy from Kansas. I grew up farming. I grew up working with cows. I grew up freaking covered in dirt and, just farming stuff, just Kansas farming. That's what you do in Kansas, you create food. But I didn't want to do that, I didn't want to do the farming thing, although I love it and everything. I love getting dirty and cutting trees down and all that jazz, but I just knew that it wasn't going to be the best, I wasn't going to be able to get to the lifestyle that I wanted farming. And I'm sure people can do it, they do it, but I wanted to be able to create this way. I really like creating like this. I love building things. I went to school to be a motorcycle mechanic at one point. And I was really good at welding because my grandpa was a blacksmith and he taught me how to do blacksmith stuff and welding. And I really liked building stuff. And in high school, I would build motorless motorcycles. I would take bicycles and I would turn them into choppers. And this is when West Coast choppers and Jesse James and all that was getting real popular. And I was like, man, he's selling these motorcycles for $100,000 a pop. I was like, all I need to do is figure out how to really build a motorcycle from the ground up. And then I could just create and weld motorcycles and sell them for $100,000. And I was like, if I just sell 1 or 2 of those a month, I'd be okay. And when you're a kid and you don't know any better. But I went to Arizona. That's how I got to Arizona. And I wanted to go to California because I love the ocean, but I couldn't afford California. So I ended up in Arizona. And you still get the palm trees and the mountains. We would just drive to the ocean in the morning. We'd get up in Arizona, we'd be to California by noon, and we could hang out there for the weekend and we'd be cool. All right, these cats are leaving. So here, I'll show you my little setup and then we'll get back into that. But I'm going to teach you guys how I do this. So this is my little setup. I just pulled the car up here on the roof, and then I've got my laptop here. These are the microphones I'm using, just these little, the Ulanzi. You see that? These things are great. And then I just I got Skool pulled up here. And Kenny Brown, he had a question about, working the content. And in the pocket coaching, I gave him this link to the pocket coaching here. And I put it's a 39-minute video, and I go over how to turn content into money inside the pocket coaching. That's why I'm telling you guys, the pocket coaching is so powerful for you. Okay? So let me get you set up back here again. Okay? So I want to talk to you about creating content because I know it's important, and I want you guys to be able to do it because you really can, and you can do it really well. There, we'll get that stadium in the background and get you a cool view. All right. Let me adjust this a little bit. And here, let me show you my stand. Okay. This is also a Ulanzi stand. I'm just trying to bring you into my world a little bit here. So this is made by Ulanzi as well. Okay. And it's just a little, I love these ball heads. If you get any tripod, make sure it's got a ball head on it. But this thing is, it's kind of flimsy, but it works. But this thing will extend. This thing goes up almost as tall as me, and then it can fold up. So this is usually what I have, right? And then I've got, and I just got my book bag here and my beef jerky sticks. And then this is a little light in here. So this is my little panel lights that I use, and I just bring these along just because sometimes you got to have light, you know what I mean? So, but then, I came out here, I got light out here, it's beautiful, it's quiet, we've got the view and everything. And so I just wanted to, and I'm going to do my pocket coaching while I'm up here too. And, to me, it's a lot of fun. I really like doing it. Do you guys enjoy this? And, the one thing I like about this is you can just live your life. And you can, like we went to the Dallas game last night it was me, Michelle, Landon, and his girlfriend, V. And we had a great time. We came back here. We just grabbed an Airbnb for the night. Really nice little cool Airbnb. And, I still have my almonds from the game left over. These things are so good. They're covered in, sugar. But, sorry if you hear me chewing. But what I want you to know is, I've made 7 figures doing this, and well beyond that. But I don't really talk about that, even though I know it's important. But obviously you can kind of see that we're doing things that are a little bit above what the normal Joe gets to do. And I am a normal Joe. The only difference is I know that if I don't show up, that you won't show up. And I know that it's not about me, it's about you. And, you know, it's not that I'm this special person. I'm telling you, I just want you to really understand that, because some of you think, well, let me say this. I used to think this too, where I thought, yeah, well, those guys are just kind of different. It's just, they got something different in their blood or something. You know, that's what I felt like. And it really isn't. I had to act, you know, of course I want to be hanging out on the patio in our Airbnb, but I'll be honest with you. I really like what I'm doing right now. I'm hanging out with you. We're going to talk about some content stuff here. I'm going to help you learn about content. And I want you to, more than anything, what I want is I want you to understand that you can do this. You can do this. And, you know, nowadays the tools are so inexpensive. The tools are so inexpensive. Everything that you need to use to get started right away to start making money with this is so available. It's so available. It's so free. It's so free. It's so available, and you can do it. Okay? So how many of you guys with me here? Okay? Do you review Amazon products for money? I wanted to. Sounds like the site has to invite you to do it. You know, I don't know much about that. Do the Rangers play in that stadium too? I don't know. There's another big stadium right beside it though. Like this one has, I think that's the Rangers thing right there, the big building there. Okay. But I really want you to walk away from this with some serious value. Okay. So, let's go. Yeah, Michelle's brilliant. Hold on a second. I've got to block somebody here. There we go. You want to just block people right away too. Okay? You get people that are silly, you just block them. God dang it. Come on. There we go. Okay. All right, hang with me here. Australia, what's up? Yeah, that's what I wondered. Okay. I got one for Christmas. Good. All right. Are you guys with me here? How many? I know we'll get some more people going on here. I want to talk to you guys about content. Who's excited about learning about how to do content and how to do this? If you want to sell your advice online, I think one of the greatest things that you can do, just please again down in the comments, who wants just put an X down in the comments. If you want to sell your advice online, you know how to help people get from point A to point B, and you want to help people using video, audio, text, images, doing what I'm kind of doing right now, being able to be anywhere in the world, be able to make really great money, okay? Like I'm talking about, when I say great money, like I'm talking, and this, you know, listen, no matter how much money you make, somebody's going to make more. It's not about that. It's about what do you need in your life to be able to live life the way you want to. Most people, if they were making a couple $1,000s a day, could live the way they wanted to, okay? And that's what I'm trying to show you how to do, all right? How you can make, you know, anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per day selling your advice online. And even if that sounds crazy to you, it's really not. It's really not that crazy. You just have to believe in yourself, and you have to care about the other person. You got to help people, okay? So we're getting a bunch of X's down here. Good. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to be able to ask questions as we're going along here. But what we want to do is we want to think about, because a lot of people have questions with content. Like Kenny here, he's like, what does the day in the life or the week in the life of a full-time content creator look like? Like, what's the routine? I'm struggling with what my day should look like. So I don't know if, you know, that rings a bell with you too. I'm sure it sounds like it does. Man, it would be sweet to make passive income to travel and help family. And that's exactly what this is. I'm doing it. You guys already know that I'm not, you know that I'm straightforward. I don't know how to not be authentic. I grew up, you know, my grandpa was my dad. He passed away a few years ago. And, you know, I grew up with an older farmer guy. And I lived in Kansas, and you took care of your friends and your neighbors, and you helped everybody out, and you tried to get really good at something, because it seemed like the better you were at something, the more attention you got, the more things you got, the more money you would make. And so I just early on mastered the computer because I liked it. I liked electronic stuff. It felt like the future. And I just got good at it. And I was like, well, I got to figure out how to make money with this thing if I'm going to be jacking with it all the time. And so that's where this came from, okay? Local Kansas girl, what up, Gail? That's awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cool, Gail. Well, good, okay? So here's the thing. Here's what I do, okay? So I teach people how to share their advice online and make money. So I teach you how to take your advice and productize it. So take your advice and turn it into membership programs, courses, high tickets, masterminds. I've done all of those things over the years. And I teach you how to make low ticket products, monthly recurring products, or expensive high ticket products. And that's what I do. It's a very simple thing. I teach you how to take your advice and make money with it every single day on the internet. And because of that, through my own wanting to do, I wanted to be able to travel anywhere in the world and be able to make money. I wanted to be able to travel anywhere in the world and help people. I wanted to be able to travel anywhere in the world and do whatever I wanted to do. I wanted to drive what I wanted to drive. I wanted to be where I wanted to be and work when I wanted to and work, And I like this because I can make something once and then I can repurpose it over and over and over and over again. And I just thought about how much, when I was learning how to do all this stuff, I would buy courses and programs. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars learning over the years, and I will save you all of that trouble and money. And that's the goal here. You learn how to fish, you turn and teach somebody else how to fish, and the world keeps hopefully progressing and getting better. So here's what we're talking about now, okay? How do I come up with content? Well, what I do have is I know what I'm doing. I'm not being cocky or like anything like that. Take all that stuff, throw it away. What I'm saying is I know, like for instance, I'll give you an example. Let's say that we were going to go fishing. So you know what you're doing. You're going to go fishing. So what do you need? Your fishing pole, your hooks, your string, your lures. You need a place to fish. You need the fish, the bait. So you know what you're doing. You're going to go fishing. So with my thing, what I'm doing, I know that I have to teach you how to attract people to you. I have to teach you how to take those people that you're attracting to you and convert them into leads. And then we convert those leads into sales. And then we have to deliver. So attract, convert, deliver. ACD. Attract, convert, deliver. Now, it works when we go to do it, we do it in reverse. What are we going to deliver? Well, that now that we know that, then we can create the conversion stuff, the funnel, okay, the products, okay, and then when we have that, then we can go attract people. So you build it in reverse, but it works forward the other way, right? Kind of weird. But what I'm trying to tell you is, because I know what I'm doing in the sense that I'm helping, this is what I'm doing. I help people turn their advice into daily profits using the internet. Okay? Well, what can you do there? Well, you have social media. You can attract people with content like this. You can live stream, you can post, and you can turn those posts into ads. And you have email, you have landing pages, you have order forms, and then you have things like Skool or System.io or whatever platform. Okay? I have the ones that I like just from experience over the years. But those are the things that I have. So when I go to create content, guess what I do? I have all those things. Think of them as like on, those things that you spin and it's like brrrr, and then it lands on something like the Wheel of Fortune. I just know I have those main categories that I talk about. So kind of in the morning, what I do is I'm like, well, what do I feel like I want to talk about today? Or I will go out on the internet and I'll look at videos and things like that people are looking up to try to solve their problem. I will go down in the comments and I'll find where people still have questions. Whoever just joined Build Lab, congrats, welcome. But you see what I'm saying? Like that was $600 while I'm standing here talking to you, or $597 or whatever. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. But the way this happens is as you're each day you just show up, and I just think each day I'm like, you know what? If I can help one more person see how this can work for them, that's the job each day. And if each day I do that, then if I just showed one person a day how they can do this, that's 365 people a year times however long I'm going to be alive. And so each day I'm just like, how can I give to you? How can I help you see a little bit further? How can I help you believe that it's possible? How can I help you see how it works? And so when I think about what content I'm creating, I kind of spin the wheel. Do I want to talk about attraction? Do I want to talk about conversion? Do I want to talk about how to deliver? And what I'll do is I'll just put that out in front of myself, and I'll say, okay, maybe today I want to talk about like content. So that's in the attraction side, right? So what do I know about content? That's what I'm going to share with you. And then when I think about whatever it is that I'm going to talk about, like let's say content, what I have to do is I have to help you get from point A to point B with something. Maybe it's the schedule. Maybe it's from getting from I don't know how to think about content to I know how to think about content, and that's what the live is about. Now, here's the neat thing. This live that I'm doing right now, I'm making this once, and when I get done with this, I'm going to download it to my phone, okay, from TikTok. I'll download the live to my phone. It's already in short form format, and I'll take that short form format now, because it's, it'll be a long live, however long this is. And then what I'll do is I'll airdrop that to my computer right here, okay? So again, we've got the computer right here, okay? I'm just parked up on the roof. You see my shadow? Okay. So, oh gosh, break something. And then what I'll do is I'll take this video, put it on the computer, and I use a program called ScreenFlow, and it's just a video editor. Okay, it's just a video editor. Okay, simple one. I don't need I'm not making Steven Spielberg stuff here. I'm trying to help people sell their advice using the internet. I just put it in ScreenFlow, and I'll turn it into a long form video. You guys can go to YouTube, my YouTube, and you can see that I'll upload these lives on there. I can take little pieces of it and I can make little shorter YouTubes, and I just resize because it comes in short form, I just resize it, and it doesn't fit all the way because it's too, the long form version, the 1920 by 1080, okay, the horizontal 16 by 9. This video, when I go put it in there, I can resize it to about the best as I can, and then it doesn't fit all the way. So I just put it as much as I can on the side, and then over on the other side, I can put maybe a call to action, or I can put something that helps the video, And I don't think about it too much more than that because it's not necessary. And then what I do is I put that on the long form format, like over at YouTube, and then I'll email that out to my email list. So how am I getting people on the email list? Well, like right now, I'm posting and I'm talking to you about content. And if you want, you can go to makeonce.com, and I have free training over there, okay? I have a free community over there. And then I have my pocket coaching and things like that. So people opt in to get the free training. They go on my email list. And when people do that, the way I look at it is I'm like, okay, well, here's somebody that wants to sell their advice using the internet. And so it's my job to help them. I'm kind of nurturing them, and each day I'm thinking like, you know what? This person's just really wanting to help their family. This person's really just wanting to travel. This person's really just wanting to have a better life. They want to have more money so they have more security. They want to maybe drive a nice vehicle. Maybe they want their child to drive a nice vehicle. Maybe they want to help their friends. Maybe they want to do something big in the world and they need funding to do that, They need to make money. And what I love about this is it's really high profit, okay? It's a digital thing, but if you know how to do this, it's worth millions. If you don't know how to do this, so what you're selling somebody, like what I'm teaching somebody, I use Opus too. I've used Opus, yeah. It's all those things work. That's what I'm saying. And then you can make it once, and then it can give you money over and over and over and over again. And all you have to do is just help people. That's all you're doing. You're helping people solve a problem using the internet, okay? Sorry about the sirens, guys. Just part of the city, you know? Hopefully everybody's okay. Let me move this over a little bit. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, I just, when I go to think about content, you know, I'm constantly just studying this stuff because it's like my craft, right? Like you think about Tom Brady was constantly studying how to be a better quarterback, right? Tiger Woods was constantly studying how to be a better golfer, right? You know, Porsche, when they're building a car, they're constantly, how can I build the car better? And so, but I want it all at once. I am sure there is a course I'm genuinely in. Yeah. Well, look, this doesn't, it's like anything else, right? It's, you plant a tree and you got to take care of it. You've got to nurture it, and you got to water it each day. You got to put things around it so the rabbits don't nibble off the little bit that's growing out. The birds will come down, and that's like the negative people saying you can't do it. If anybody tells you can't do it, just, I'm doing it right now. You can do it. You can do it. And all you have to do is just show up each day. I wish it was more complicated than that, because then it would make me look like I'm really cool or something. But you just got to show up. Look, I could have not came up here. I could have been shy, or I could have told myself, oh, Mike, nobody wants to hear you, or nobody cares what you're saying, right? But I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. What I feel like is that you might be like I was when I wanted to figure this out. And I would have loved it if I could have jumped on and the person that was doing it would help me and show me how to do it. So here's how I think about this, okay? I strive each day, no matter what, each day, I strive to go live once a day. And here's what's cool. Once I go live each day, okay, some days are different. Like today, normally I'd go at like 9 o'clock. Well, the cookie didn't crumble that way. Today I had to go a little later. I didn't get a bee in my office. That's okay. I still show up. I came up to the roof. And I thought, well, how can I take this situation and make the best of it? Because it's not about me, it's about you. And you learning how to do this. And you figuring out that it's nothing special. It's just caring. It's just caring. I care about you. And the more I help you solve your problem, the more my problems get solved for me. And the moment you learn that, it unlocks a lot of things for you. Because most people are running away from problems. I just run at them. My grandpa always said, he goes, Mike, if only about 5 to 10% of the world ever makes more than 6 figures in their entire life, then if everybody's going left, you should probably go right. Because most people are, 90 to 95% of people are running away from problems. So why would you do that? Because if they're doing that and the results that they're getting are not the results you want, why wouldn't you do the opposite? And it was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, And so I was like, okay, well, I'll run at things. I won't tell myself that it's hard. I won't tell myself that I'm not good enough. Why would I say that? You have the choice to say one or the other. Why would you say that? Just say it's the other. Okay? So now here's the other thing, okay? How do you get over speaking on a subject, then the next subject, and so on without someone interacting? How do you get over speaking on a subject, then the next subject, and so on without someone interacting? That's the correct mindset. Okay. Hey, what's up, Ken? Thanks for all, guys. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you so much, and for the badges or whatever, those diamonds or whatever they call them. How much service can you provide? That's what it's about. Yeah, well, it's just about helping the person solve the problem. The problem you want to solve is how to make money using the internet. And if you're following me and you're with me, then you're trying to make money by selling your advice online, by packaging up what it is that you know. You could consider yourself like a coach, an expert, a course creator, a creator, whatever. You create things that help people get from point A to point B faster and easier than they would on their own. And that's why they'd pay you. Does that make sense? So, yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it, Isby. I appreciate you, okay? I appreciate you, good. So, yeah, well, Blue Castle, you guys have just been, listen, I'm so indebted to you guys. I appreciate you so much. I can't do this without you, okay? You guys make it work. But here's what it is, all right? When I go talking on a subject, I just know that I'm trying to help you see it. I'm trying to help you have like that aha moment. When I get on here, I'm like, what is one light bulb moment I can help somebody have? And I pick one topic, and that's what I talk about. Now you'll see as I talk, we get off on little rabbit holes, we go down little rabbit holes here and then, and I gotta tell myself, bring it back to what we're talking about, which is content. And this is it's also how you share your story a little bit. Like out of nowhere today, you kind of learned a little bit more about me than maybe you knew before. And it wasn't planned, it just kind of comes out. It's like when you show up and do this, things just kind of happen this way, okay? Bro, you are changing me and my life. I made 2 sales yesterday and I never thought that was possible. Dude, yes. Congratulations, man. That's such a great feeling, isn't it? When somebody believes in you too and trusts you to give you their money and try to, isn't that amazing? Good for you, my man. My product is 1,000% better since I started watching your lives. Isby, congratulations. Listen, these are real things. I'm serious, you guys. I really feel that. Like it makes me kind of feel that, because that's the goal here. I sell solar and HVAC systems. How would I use your model of going live to attract potential buyers? Well, again, thank you for answering that. It just seems like it would be awkward speaking to the phone. And it is at first. It is at first. It is at first. And that's okay. It's okay if it feels... I felt a little awkward when those people pulled up. I was like, they don't see that I'm like standing here going live. I'm talking to my phone, and I'm by myself right now, which is nice. That's the way I like it, when I'm doing this, because I got to get into a little zone with you. And they pulled up, and I got a little like stage fright. I got a little I was like, oh shit. That's why I walked over there. I didn't want to. It felt weird, and I've been doing this for 15 years. But I thought, you know what? I had to pick my hard. It was hard to be broke. It was hard to see other people doing things in life that I wanted to do, and I couldn't do them because I didn't have the money. I didn't have the time. And I thought, well, it's hard being broke, so I got to pick my heart. It's if it feels talking to my phone, I would rather do that and then have the ability to drive what I want, live where I want, go where I want, be able to, my friends, if they need help or something, I can help them. It's just better than the alternative. So I can't show my face, not because I'm scared, but for privacy reasons from an abusive ex. Yeah, I would just try to find a way completely away from that type of thing. But if you listen, if that's something that's bad like that, then just do faceless content. You just have to figure out a different way to do this. What you can do is maybe you don't show your face, you show like something on the screen right now, and you're off to the side and you're talking about it like this, right? Or, look at Marshmallow, that DJ, he wears a big marshmallow on his I know, I'm not making fun. I really am not, because I understand, okay? I really do. Being broke is the hardest thing to go through, especially when your kids are depending on you. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's the most It's a ugly. I totally understand. Listen, I've been broke as crap, like pretty broke, living in friends' living rooms, and I lived in a warehouse, and I mean, I could go on, and I've been, listen, we're all humans. I've been in arguments with my significant other. I've done things I didn't want, that I'm not proud of. I've made mistakes. I've gotten in trouble, like I'm just a normal person, but I didn't let those things define me. I just was like, you know what? I screwed up. I got to fix it. you know, everybody has self-doubts. There's days I'm like, one thing I learned though is I got pretty good at how to manage my mind, and I screw it up still every single day. Okay. There's moments in every part of my day where I screw up all the time. I screw up more each day than I do things right each day. But I believed somebody when they said failure is a part of success. So I'm like, the more failure I have, but I believed somebody when they said failure is a part of success. So I'm like, the more failure I have, listen, I gotta go because I didn't realize they needed to leave right now. But when I get back home, I'm gonna put out my pocket coaching video, and I'll go into more of this on there, okay? But I want you to believe in yourself. And what I do with content each day is, I try to get everything done in the morning because I'm a morning person. So every day, I just try to get everything done as quickly. Like Brian Tracy always said, eat that frog. So every day I'm like, let me get that frog out of the way. Let me eat that frog right away in the morning. So I get out of the way of that. I get my content done, go live, send out my emails, check on my people in my community and my courses, make sure they're okay, try to improve my courses. And then the rest of the day, if I want to do more, I can. If I'm not feeling it, then I don't, and if you just show up every day and you care and you lead with like actually try to care. Like when I see you on here, when I see, there's 30 or 50 or 100 or however many people, when I see you commenting, okay? When I see you, yeah, we will do this content again. We will do this topic again, okay? When I get home this evening, I'm sure it's, it's New Year's Eve or whatever, it's going to be kind of tough, or whatever, but that's okay. That's okay. We can do hard things. But when I get back, I will put out my pocket coaching. If you guys want to join, you can go to the link up in my bio, join the pocket coaching. It's 88 cents a day, if you can spare it. And you can cancel anytime, okay? But I just want you to know that, like, find something that you're going to be really good at. Pick a topic you're going to know you can help people with, and then just start helping them with it. When you go live, when I see you on here, I care about you. I'm like, this person's spending their unreplaceable time with me to learn how to do something that can help them have a better life. So show up, Mike. Help them. Don't worry about you. Don't worry about anything going on. You've got 1 hour you're going to spend with that person today, and you're going to help them. So anyway, I do got to go, or I'm going to be in the doghouse here, all right? I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. We'll get back on here. Tomorrow we'll go back into this, but I'm going to send out a pocket coaching over this topic here if you want to get on there. And I'm sorry I got to... Not really fair to them, but I appreciate you so much. I will be back. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow I'll get on. I'm going to try to get on early in the morning. I'll try to email you guys out before I go, but I will be on tomorrow. I'll send out the pocket coaching here when I get back. I got to drive for 6 hours, then I'll be back, and then we'll get back on here. Okay. So listen, I appreciate you. We'll keep doing this. Believe in yourself. Just stay inspired. Just believe in yourself. Even if you don't, just do it. I know that sounds silly and stupid, but all you have to do is do it. Nobody said you had to do it perfect. Nobody said you had to do it great. You just need to do it, and the rest of that will come. But it's not about you. If you're worried about you, that's the problem. You fix you by worrying about someone else. You fix you by fixing someone else. It's a really special thing, okay? All right, Happy New Year's to all of you. Be safe, don't do anything too silly tonight. Have fun, but don't hurt yourself or anyone else. Love you guys. I'll see you guys here soon. Appreciate you. If you have questions, you know where to find me, or you can email me, mike@makeonce.com, okay? Thank you guys. We'll see you. Bye. Every day with my pocket coaching, you get one video every single day where I break down something like this every single day for 88 cents per day. You can cancel at any time. It's literally 27 bucks a month, and you get an archive of every video I've ever done.